Alrighty then, you want to take a motor out of a 2020 F150 or similar. According to the service manual, you need to get underneath here and you need to disconnect the power train control module. It's above the axle on a cross member. It's a large plug. Full disclosure, I'm not doing that today, but I'm going to go underneath here and show you where it is. And I'm only doing it in one take, so if you can't see it, sorry, but at least you got an idea of where it is. Right there. You see that? That gray plug? Right in here. And so you're supposed to disconnect that all the way. The reason I'm not, I'm kind of into the project a little differently than you. Motor's already been in and out. So, after you disconnect that, you're going to start the truck and you're going to run it out of fuel. And you're going to do that probably 2 or 3 times before it's actually out of fuel. And then you know this thing is dead and that fuel rail is depressurized and you're safe. I've already taken one of the fuel lines off, so I'm not doing that. Good luck. Next thing you're going to do is remove the battery. So it's an 8 mil for the battery clamp, and it was 10 mils for the battery cables, and you slide it out. As discussed, I've already done a little bit of work here, so you do need to remove the valve cover to remove the engine. 2 reasons. Reason number 1, it is easier to access the main fuel line at the back there to disconnect it from the truck. Reason number 2 is you need that extra little bit of clearance so that when you put a spreader bar in here, you can be lower down to the motor, allowing you to lift the motor out a little bit higher than you would be able to if you keep the intake on, and you'll avoid the risk of damaging your intake manifold. The next step would be to take off the valence down here. It's 10 millimeter bolts all the way across the top. Take them all out, pull down real firm in the center, following your hands outwards, pulling down firmly. It will remove itself. It's very easy, nothing will break. Again, I'm into this project a little bit, so I'm just telling you what to do here. Next, get yourself 2 jacks. Position them underneath, right on where the A-arms go in the front and the cross member, and then start jacking. I take the tires about 6 inches off the ground, if not higher. Just gives you adequate room to go underneath. Not comfortable, but adequate. That's as high as she'll go on that side, so come down just a bit. Oh, that was dangerous. get yourself some 6-ton jack stands. I've done it with the little guys. It's scary. Where this arrow is, line yourself up nicely. Safety first. Same thing on this side. Find your arrow right here. Even out with the other side. This is where Ford says you need to put the vehicle lift. So this is where I put this. It is very sturdy with 6-ton jacks. If you do this with the little guys, you can't cover the spread. It's sketchy. Like, you're underneath here wondering, am I gonna, like, you know? So, yeah. Okay, one thing that drives me nuts about you techs is this 22.5 or 21.5 millimeter socket you talk about. Yes, some of these things are trash because you techs just don't care. This is brake clean. Watch, it's got a straw. Just a little bit. Not much. Because when you're driving down the road, you're gonna get grime and dirt and salt and dust and all that other beautiful stuff. So, give these Ford lug nuts a little spray. This is your spray clean it. You see that all that dirt? Look at that black that came out originally there. Now, here's a small piece of paper towel. I know, cleaning tools. What the heck is this guy doing? Look at that. Look at all that dirt, okay? This is PB Blaster. This is a 750 foot-pound end torque wrench. This guy has 111,000 kilometers on it. You see that? Every single time from the first time you take these things off, that's how you do a Ford lug nut. Sure, it's not in the service manual, but if you give a crap and you don't want to spend $13 and you don't want the ugly $2 chrome ones, you'll take the second. And if you're a service tech, respect your customers. Stop telling them that Ford is junk and your redneck hillbilly intellect says that these are the problem. The problem is your lack of caring. Just take a second. And again, if somebody's beat you to it and beat them up, it's not your fault. But these ones were beat up and I fixed them. Next is the wheel wells. Alright, so one was 7:30 seconds and this one is something else. I can't remember. This one's 7:30 seconds. There's 3 in here. 1, 2, 3. There are 2 clips underneath here, those push pins. Use the cat claw thing that Ford Tech Make You Local talks about. So total is 4, 5, 6. There are 6 screws, the big screw being on the front. You need one of these. It's not, oh, I can get away with it and do a flathead screwdriver. You need one of these. Not like, oh, I can save to $5. You need one of these. I'm not a sales guy. I'm trying to tell you how to do your life easier. Boom. one. There'll be another one up here. These guys got to get pushed out. They're the computers up there. So 1, 2, 3. Make sure they're all the way out. And then here's number 4. There's another clip. You're gonna buy new ones if you got an older truck, so just chill out and break them. One more bolt there. All this goes into the bag. Left hand wheel well. Pull in the front like this. Pull it out. Follow your hand above. Just run your hand through. Fold it down. Done. Put it in the box of the truck.